Ain't no up in this bitch. I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. You don't want to hear it. Baby, this ain't the channel for your backspace delete. Do what you gotta do. Um, we're gonna get right into the messages and see what's been going on with y'all lately, energetically, and go from there. Let me turn it down. Yeah, YouTube, I don't own copyrights to this music or any music that is played in this video. Okay. Yeah. Somebody here is in this sun card energy. You have like this energy rush and you have a lot of happiness around. You could be happy internally, which is surrounding your situation. Whether you bring happiness to other people or you manifest in happiness scenarios that bring a lot of happiness to you. You're in this energy of freedom. You're so positive and warming. Somebody here is going to be very successful. Okay, what's going on with the collective? Let me do this. Even in hell, I'm happy. That energy. Mm. Okay, somebody is a daredevil energy. They're very volatile. They're arrogant as fuck. They're very unpredictable. They hold grudges. They're hyperactive. They're jealous and hasty. I'm telling you, somebody been attacking, and it's got to the point where the attacks got so light because it's not working, but it's like back to back to back to back. It just don't make sense to me personally. But let's see where this is going. Somebody's a show off too. Okay, Knight of Wands. Time in within 3 to 4 weeks. No perspective. Have patience. This could be somebody that holds a grudge and then this daredevil energy is gaining a new perspective due to them going through some type of decrease in life. Knight of Wands. This could be a lover. Hi. Yeah, okay. Somebody could have felt like, okay, somebody could be very unpredictable, right? And they hold a grudge with an individual or with people. And they're very volatile, very arrogant. Um, and they're a daredevil energy. Something, some type of breakup, divorce, backstabbing. Somebody reached rock bottom because they went through some type of decrease, but it was a form of karmic debt. This person, whatever this final chapter was or this breakup was, changed somebody's perspective and how they view a situation, or could be viewing a situation with the Queen of Wands, which is charming, confident, courageous, energetic, outgoing, and visionary, sexy, and strong. Somebody's perception could be very distorted because of how they operate and what they do and how they move, how they assess scenes. Okay, let me see something. Yeah, somebody looks to somebody like a wish fulfillment due to a situation ended, and it could be how the situation ended. Let's say one person is kind, calm, very collected, very emotionally balanced, lighthearted, and highly intuitive, very self-aware. The way a non-toxic person will end a relationship versus a person that, let me just see what this is going. Ten of Swords. Hi. It's just a collective reading. Huh. Okay. Oh. Somebody here is a high priestess. Somebody's very intuitive. Somebody could be a reader or do something in the spiritual realm here. Somebody has a bridge between the spiritual and the physical realm. It's lover's return. Somebody want to come back. Something ended. Somebody want to go into a new chapter with the old lover here. Somebody is very quick witted, sharp. Like somebody is very collected, calculated. I say collected. Somebody could be very collected. Me, hey, listen, I'm just a reader. Somebody has a lot of wisdom, but it's gained through experience. And somebody here is going to come into, let's say, like somebody went through like gang stalking or the community didn't support them. Somebody's going to come into this energy of the community supporting them and helping them overcome milestones. Somebody here could be seeing wedding things, things about wedding videos, stuff like that. It's because somebody wants to come in and propose to an individual. Somebody look at somebody homie. So my thing is, why would they end things with? So they could have ended things with the Queen of Wands, and somebody could be a star type of energy. Let me see something. Queen of Wands. Something came with too much hardship. I am doing fine. How are you? Tell me, yeah, you hear me. You know what this could be? Something could have been seen becoming stable. Somebody could be getting on their feet. It's not this energy of like they're in a position. So somebody could be lacking something, whether that be finances, a home, a car. Somebody's lacking something. Confirmation. And somebody looked at something like it would be equal give and take in a situation like this person can give what they give in. But they couldn't. This could be also lacking confirmation, self-love, lacking healing, so they can't really give you equal give and take when it comes to love. How can I give you something I'm not giving myself? I don't know what I'm talking about. Somebody really grieving, somebody really sad, really feel lost, feel like they carrying a lot of baggage, but the thing is they're in their own way of healing because they're resisting change. So granted, a person come in courageous, energetic, like a visionary, like somebody seem like they got their head on straight, but then when you really get to know them behind the scenes, they really grieving, they really sad, they lacking self-love, they lacking a lot. And it just could be this energy of lacking self-love. And if I can't give myself love, I sure as hell can't give you love. Okay, what is... Yeah, somebody looked at something like it was a wish come true. The gathering of spirits. Somebody, your angels is all around you. Queen of Wands. Block intuition. Ah. Somebody be lying. Facing a lot of illusions. Or somebody here, this could have been a third party in your situation. Or let's say like two people were talking and then they picked up a third party and or was dealing with somebody from their past. But this is not giving the past energy is nowhere around the scenes. Somebody wants to go back to a past energy, but somebody brought a third party into a situation which could have blocked somebody's intuition. Because somebody's intuition would have picked up on this third party. I'm from Chicago. Where you from? Somebody party a lot. Somebody gets influenced by other people easily. Somebody tried to put somebody in a love triangle with somebody that views somebody as a rival. Somebody look at somebody like an enemy because the only thing y'all got in common is y'all was dealing with the same dude or female. That's what this is, and it's a misconception here because at the end of the day, if this person playing you, what makes you think this person wasn't playing this other person? But when you're dealing with a narcissist or a love triangle, the goal is to get those two into it so then you forever blame each other instead of holding the person that's doing the love triangle accountable. This is weird. Because why they look at you like a rival? Somebody here is getting dreams about some type of deception too. So granted, okay, let me see the moon. Somebody's a hoarder. Somebody's possessive. So this is this energy where they fuck off. They have you in love triangles, or they'll do with multiple lovers or a particular lover, but then they're possessive over you. Somebody's just trying to accumulate wealth. They got a scarcity mentality. They're a creature of habit. They do things out of habit. Type wide. Somebody here went into a new journey, a whole new spiritual journey. So something could have been exposed to somebody about somebody. And it's something you could have already knew subconsciously. And it's like, I don't know, it's like dealing with this energy. You could have felt anxious, uncertain. Because I mean, they're unpredictable. So, of course, you're uncertain of what the future holds with you, too. Of course, you're uncertain of where you stand, type of energy. It's an illusion. But whoever this is that's going into a new chapter, hmm, I am. Hi. I'm just busy. Hi, how are you? This is a collective reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay? Somebody here is going into a new spiritual story because somebody learned to forgive. So, like, let's say a person, because this energy is non-forgiving. They hold grudges, right? So a person bumped into a person that doesn't forgive and hold grudges, which gave somebody a new perception of what that looks like for somebody to hold a grudge with them and keep holding. Somebody feel like it was made for them. Keep holding something over their head. And it's like, it's one thing to take a person back and not forgive them, because every time you look up, they're going to keep bringing the situation up and holding it over your head as leverage. Whether it's further down the line to win an argument, they'll use that as leverage. Versus a person that forgives. If if I'm holding it as leverage, or if I'm holding it tight, I never forgave you. Even if I'm telling you out my mouth, I forgive you, I never forgave you. Somebody bumped into or is dealing with a grudge holder, and that's what's ending here. Because I mean, when you got two people that hold grudges, you just get like a petty war. You get they doing things tick for tack type of energy. Bye. Anyway, somebody looked at something like, somebody wants to go into this new chapter and it's going to come with divine love, stability, feeling fulfilled, feeling emotionally filled. It's going to be a very blissful relationship, a lot of harmony. And you know what this could be too? The reason why somebody always dealt with toxic individuals or toxic relationships less than what they deserve is because they're used to being rejected, or let's say the things that they really wanted will reject them. They always was in turmoil with themselves because they never really they never did the work. And this is this energy where they was always alienated, always made out to feel different. They lived in harsh ass conditions. Somebody could be going through financial problems, or due to them going through this breakup, is they're really taking a financial hit too. Because I mean, like, imagine two people investing into something, whether that be a home, having assets, marriage, whatever the case may be. And then you go through a breakup, that's a whole new way of living, whole new way of adapting, because you were used to that person's income and your income together versus just your income. It's this energy where somebody here is really taking a loss, but this is this energy that was always getting left in the cold. Or it's like, damn, when I get my foot in the door, I'm being rejected. Or further down the line, a person rejected me. Further down the line, a motherfucker trying to make me feel like I'm not good enough. So somebody here became accustomed to dealing with toxic situations and toxic individuals due to the harsh conditions they already been through in life, in love, in family, and friends. Somebody's used to picking up and starting all over again, taking losses. It starts to become clockwork to a person. When you go through something on repeat, Some people adapt that mentality that that's their reality and that's gonna always be their reality. That's this energy. So of course they got a scarcity mentality. Of course they hoard to things, hoard on things. Somebody could be very resourceful or somebody could be a hoarder, but they hoard things because out of fear of not having it. Oh, did somebody feel like somebody voted? Okay, let me think how I'm gonna explain this. Okay, let's say you go without food, right? And then you get in a position where you have food, but you stock up on food and stock up on food. And it's to the point where your cabinets are overly filled with food, and then you go in the pantry and there's hella food there. It's because they went without food, so they adapt that mentality of, I don't want to go without that again. So they stock up and stock up and stock up and stock up. It's this energy where somebody's calling somebody could be a hoarder, but they're attached to material assets and things like that. Somebody could be very materialistic. Or you know what this could be? Somebody's used to not really being in a good financial situation, not used to having the things that they want. So the moment they got to cling to material success, they did because they didn't want to go without. And that's why they ended up in this situation with a person that's a grudge holder and X, Y, and Z because they feel like this is an equal give and take. This person could add value. This person could add materialistic gain into their life. But I mean, at what price? Because they got more than they bargained for here. But that's what this is. That's why somebody is so possessive. It's this energy of like, when some people not used to having money and then they get money and then they splurge all their money on trying to look like they got money and look broke. And no, not look broke. They look like a bag of money, but it's broke. It's this energy where somebody impulsively buys or spends their money to look like they have money because they're not used to ever having money. They're not used to. This could be this energy of like coming up. They had a different way they dressed due to hand me downs that ain't even their style. Due to that's all mama or dad can afford. Um, so they dressed uniquely, but then imagine dressing uniquely and your situation around you don't got it. You don't really got it. You go to school and then you feel alienated because you dressing uniquely, but you just don't got it. So somebody vowed to never go back to that place again. Where a motherfucker making fun of you and really in reality, a motherfucker just don't got it. And I'm making it work with what I got. So somebody here could have came off like, I don't know, not really up to date with style or like I said, they just dress unique. This is a person that put an outfit together out of what they have. Like granted, this is not something I would go in the store and pick out for myself, no. But shit, I don't have it to go out and splurge. I'm gonna make it work with what I got. My neighbor keeps people up all my bills. I think you play with me. So it's this energy. Shit, when you're used to not having it, that's why somebody clung to success the first chance that they could. And that's why somebody was willing to deal with abuse in a relationship if it came with success. Because they didn't want to go back and they're like, shit, I've been through worse. I've been through harsh conditions. Like, this ain't shit. I really would take a loss if I lost this person because the finances wouldn't be there no more. Worry about you. That's a good start. Get the message or don't. Up to you. Somebody want to do something right. So somebody here traded. Okay, somebody want to go back to their past and return to a past lover. I'm talking about divine feminine with sacred wisdom. Somebody that is very intuitive, very mysterious though. Somebody here does something in the spiritual realm and they want to do something right. Because at the end of the day, it's their programming. When you come up and struggle, that's why you see like these rappers, they come up and struggle. Majority of them, I can't speak for all. They come up and struggle, and then when they get to this level of success, they just buy shit. They don't buy things that's going to generate more money because they bank on the way they're already making money. They go out and buy watches and chains and shit like that. Or when you think of like football players, somebody could play football or somebody could be in the music industry. When you think of like a football player, right? and they get injured, let's say a torn ACL or something traumatic happens to the point where their career cannot go on anymore, or somebody could have been in a position to go pro, but something happened to somebody here. And they've already splurged all their money on women or men. We talking about football, women. They attract gold diggers, but they are not used to having a lot of women due to them not having much as is. So they attract the women they could have never pulled if they were broke. That would have never entertained them if they were broke. And that feeds their ego, right? Then they go out, they buy a bunch of watches and jewelry and a house they can't afford if they're not making that income anymore, right? So when something unpredictable happens and your finances is fucked with, you can't maintain the lifestyle you once thought you had. But you also didn't invest into anything that'll bring you more success. Whereas like all else fails, I got income coming from here too. It's this energy where you see some football players, even though they're playing football, they do commercials, they some have their own TV shows. They have another source of income. Whereas if this fall, I already built up my fan base and I got income coming here. It's this energy. Somebody changed up on somebody here due to them not having. Really, in reality, now they want to make things right. Confirmation with this high priestess and turn back around to this high priestess because, I mean, it's this energy of like somebody could have left somebody out in the cold or left somebody when they really needed it. And it made somebody actually mentally strong, have strength, realistic as fuck. Like, you know what? Like at the end of the day, I need to face. I need to listen to the music. Like I need to hear the music, smell the fucking roses. I see what's going on. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if you're left in survival mode, you're going to survive. But when you come out of that survival mode and start healing, you start to be realistic about your situation. Or even when you're in survival mode, you start to face reality for what it is and be realistic as fuck. See shit for what it is, not what you want it to be. So now somebody want to marry somebody and make shit right because they didn't get what they thought they was going to get out of this. They thought they was going to be valued, but when you're dealing with a person that makes more than you, right, and you're money driven, what they fail to realize is you leave yourself vulnerable to be controlled in a lot of different situations because they're the main breadwinner. And that's why I said somebody could have left somebody out here where this person could have been the main breadwinner, but this person ain't really have it because they walk in faith. So their blessings come in due time. So they thought they was going into something where they would be valued because it's like, yeah, you match my status, but like, let's say one person makes more, that person look down on that person still. They don't really care about how much you bring it to the table because they're making more than you. They resent you. So somebody thought they were going to be valued in a situation. I'm just doing incomplete by Cisco confirmation for somebody. I'm reading the collective energy, and if this is something that you're doing, it's one, you're repeating the pattern and you haven't learned the lesson, or two, this is something you needed to learn from your past and you didn't learn the fucking lesson, or it just does not resonate with you. Take it how it resonate, leave what doesn't. At the end of the day, other people have messages too. So even though it may seem like it's something to you, there's a lot of people that don't know this. So somebody here is making a decision and they want to go on some type of mission, but I'm saying like that's even if the high priestess want this person for real. Because it seems like somebody over there minding their business, doing them. Somebody here got real direct too. Or somebody's just direct as fuck. You don't hold back, you speak your mind. Okay, what else? Somebody here is manifesting. I just had a download. You know what this could be too? Imagine going into something thinking something's gonna be equal give and take, and somebody puts on a mask that they're completely charming, kind, they got this shit together, right? And then further down the line, you figure out this person's going through psychological trauma, they grieve a lot. I don't know, it's this energy of you carrying more of the emotional load with the person. So yeah, I got finances, but you're emotionally draining yourself, physically drained. Somebody here got a lot of dark thoughts. Somebody's hopeless when it comes to love too. Like they've been lost hope. They've been lost love for a situation. They anxious as fuck. Like I said, somebody here, this could have put somebody in anxious energy, but really in reality, you was picking up on this person anxious energy. It's called a robe, smart one. Hey, listen, I don't pay people like that no mind. Because at the end of the day, misery love company, you know? People are so fucking miserable with their lives. All they know to do is try to put people down, talk about people, but they never look back in the mirror at themselves. Hence their own fucked up actions and why they feel like they gotta go out and put people down. They never do that. Their ego, what feeds their ego is destroying somebody for the day. Fucking up somebody's day. They ain't gonna get me. So people like that, you gotta look at them like they are just miserable as fuck. And I'm not gonna join their misery party, you know? It's okay. People gonna be mean. When you got emotional intelligence, you know not to feed into it, you know? You know not to feed into certain shit. Just give me my baby. Somebody could have had a baby with somebody too. Or this could be somebody's baby mother. More of the story is somebody here wanna or somebody wants to have a baby with somebody. Somebody see long-term view with somebody. Somebody want to persevere through something. They're like, look, it was just a little hiccup across the road. Like, I'm going to persevere past this shit. Somebody feel like blessings come with patience. Like they just sat back and watched somebody ripen and turn into this beautiful ass butterfly. Somebody dealt with somebody in the caterpillar ass season. And then it's like somebody here, like I said, it just pushed somebody more into being realistic, seeing shit for what it is. So I mean, this could also be the energy of somebody being so fucking naive when it comes to dealing with a person, and this person could have robbed somebody due to them lacking faith in love and being a hopeless romantic. Could have shot this person down by the way they treated them. So they lost faith and lost hope when it came to love, dealing with this person. But when they got away from this person, they just ripened themselves up. They didn't turn bitter, they grew bitter. Me sitting back bitter at you, that shit ain't gonna do shit for me. If anything, you taking my energy, and if anything, I'll never be able to move forward if I hold on to what you did. Hold a grudge. Your ass hold the grudges, not me. May all the energy that y'all put back come right back to you. I don't deal with keyboard bangers at all. Take the message and leave. Somebody's very influential. At the end of the day, y'all be the same people where y'all don't say shit to people in person, and or somebody do the same shit to y'all in person. Y'all be about to crash the fuck out. Be sad as fuck. Be mad as fuck. How dare they treat me like that? It's weird. Don't put out energy you can't get back. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. So something here is gonna end. Period. Somebody gets a lot of nightmares dealing with the person, because at the end of the day, right? If it's not spiritually aligned with you, somebody feel like the whole world is against them, or somebody left somebody in a position where the whole world was against them. She was like, her family turned on him. Shit, friends, lovers, everybody turned on them. Somebody had problems going to sleep too, and they always worrying. So yeah, energetically, you picking up on this person' energy, dealing with this person, laying down with this person. That's the energy exchange. So I mean, imagine laying down with somebody you a positive thinker, and then you got intrusive ass thoughts. You anxious, you fearful. That ain't your energy. That's this person' energy. You a manifester, really, in reality, and now you manifesting bad shit due to you laying down with the wrong person. Tomorrow, yep. Listen, I'm telling you. So something here gonna abruptly change. Something's gonna, it's gonna be some type of breakup, and they're gonna let this go. We all got free will though, right? and they want to go into a new opportunity with the high priestess here. They planning some type of future. They like, I want you to get ready. What is this song? I'm ready to love you forever. Wanna love you forever. Some shit. I can't remember the lyrics, but somebody, it's like once somebody leave a situation, they really need to take a step back and heal. But in this person here, they planning a future with another person. They want, like, shit's gonna go quick. It's gonna put somebody in alignment. Or somebody leaving a situation alone is gonna put somebody in alignment. Because that's what's knocking off somebody being aligned with their ancestors, with their dreams, with the downloads the divine is trying to give them. That's what it's this energy of like the more you try to connect to what you believe in, but the how am I trying to word this? Okay, you ever deal with the person and you're called further away from what you believe in? You're distracted from what you believed in. You procrastinate. You don't have the energy. It's this energy where somebody was being called further away from what they believed in versus pulled to it. And then it's like not even having the energy to do or pray anything. But it's because of who you were dealing with or is dealing with. So yeah, the messages is distorted. Hell yeah, your intuition is blocked. Somebody got impeccable taste, business savvy. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody here tried to put you in competition with somebody. Like it's just a weird energy. So somebody want to learn their lesson after the fact they put a motherfucking competition. Start a lot of chaos in a motherfucker life, a lot of opposition. Somebody got a temper too. Or somebody throw tantrums as a grown ass person. You be saying a lot in one card. Listen, I'm just a reader. I do this in real life. I don't even need the cards for real. It's just been a while since I've been here, so I just wanna. So somebody here made somebody feel like they belong. Made somebody feel like they was. Okay, you know how you see them relationships where this person operate off of passion and faith, right? But they just lack the financial stability to really implement their moves. This person dim their light or dim their dreams to help this person follow their dreams. Just catch my drift, catch my drift. So they dim their light, dim their potential. This don't even have that. This could be a matter of dimming your intelligence to deal with the person because you don't want them to feel like you feel like you're better than them or you top dog energy. So you like dim yourself down and it feeds this person ego because they feel like they the big dog in the situation when really that person's dimming themselves down to be with you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, really, in reality, that person settled to be with you, but this person put this person in competition that settled for you. You really didn't deserve that person, but you played on that. What? Oh my goodness! You ever settle for something and you still get did in because you settled? That's the first part. And it makes them feel like they that big dog. Like imagine a person that don't usually pull females or males. It's like the ugly duckling, right? And then they pull somebody of high looks or status, right? Or they got a fan base to them, right? And you got people that watch in the background that want what that person got. Just follow me, right? So they text they do to get at that person. You got people from their past that don't like this person. People that just want to one up with this person. Like, yeah, I'm fucking their person or I took their person. So this ugly duckling start getting attention. And then they trade on the person that held them down when nobody wanted them with no status. With shit. What? Yeah, I'm confused too. It's like, huh? The reason you got that static is because of that person. like, let's say this person posts this person on their page. Out the blue, they get all this attention. They can't handle the attention because they're not used to the attention. So then they start cheating on that person that put them on to begin with. It's the ugly duckling. When the ugly duckling start getting some attention, they don't know how to handle the attention. If you could go back in time and slap one person and disappear back into the future, would you do it? They would never know it's you. Could be any time. No, I wouldn't slap nobody. Everything, I'm fighting for this girl on the battlefield of love. Somebody really wants somebody. No, I forgave my past. I cut a lot of ties with the past, whether that be spiritually too. A lot of stuff molded me to be who I am today. So I needed that betrayal. I needed that hurt. I needed a lot of that. Or there would be nothing I needed to heal, you know? So no, I wouldn't go back and slap nobody. I wouldn't redo anything at all. No. Sometimes you be needing a motherfucker to have you fucked up. Hey y'all, let me teach y'all something. This is fuck, right? Around and find out. Y'all, I've been learning cussing word and sign language. It's so fucking crazy. Like, I've been having sign language and Spanish popping up on my page, and it's like all the good shit, like the cussing words and shit. So I'll be like, oh, yeah. This is bald headed bitch. Bald headed bitch. Yeah, you two-tone, it will be you. So, yeah, I wouldn't go back. Somebody tried to do a love spell on somebody here. Somebody, an ex in your past, this is a male, tried to do a love spell to reel you back in. What did I get you? Did you get that person? Alright, somebody fucking around and finding out what it feel like to get that ass, stop playing the magic. Your ass tweaking. Shorty, tweak the fuck out. Because somebody, angels and ancestors, is fucking that person up. Because they tried to fuck with this person free will. Oh, y'all, didn't I just teach y'all? Fuck around and find out. That's what this is. Alright, anything else? Yeah, somebody a coward. Courage the cowardly dog could be significant to somebody. Somebody could watch that shit growing up. Somebody here, karma is turning in your favor. I love that for you. So somebody here, it's this energy of like back to the ugly duckling. Imagine a person going behind a person back, betraying them, sneaking around. And they got away with it for a very long time on this person. They were actually getting away with this shit. But they were doing it with strategicness. Lying, cheating on you. But the motion you got came from this person. So when this person left, yeah, the hoes fucked you up. But they didn't want nothing more than a fuck. Some tried to cuff him probably. But the intent eventually showed. Because ain't nobody hit this person. This is specific. Ain't nobody hit this person like you hit this person. Ain't nobody finna accept the shit that this person accepted out of brokenness from this person. These people ain't had a back. The fuck? So imagine throwing away something, sneaking around on something that had your back from the get-go. Thinking you got away with something, betraying somebody. And they had your fucking back. And somebody here, you could have been a dreamer. Like, you had a lot of ideas. You had a lot of shit that you want to do. So somebody here didn't even let somebody tap into their full potential. Or they didn't even invest into a person or see a person fully blossom because they didn't feel like it was worth the investment. They feel like, shit, you lacking something and I can go get that somewhere else. Whether that be financially. Whatever the case may be. You're lacking something. I'm going to go get it somewhere else. But they snuck to do it. And then you wonder why this person fighting spiritual battles, dealing with you, being in your energy. Are you fucking kidding me? It's called cheating. Yeah, I know it's called. called setups. Yeah, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Because this person only cared about me, self-interest. I. Then they live in false pretenses. So this is a grudge holder too. So at the end of the day, like, you, somebody could drive a pickup truck, a Ford 1500 Ford Fiat, if I said that right. Okay, I just lost sight of what I was about to say. Oh, imagine planning a future with somebody just living in the moment. They're not planning no future. If anything, they trying to find their next hoo-ha. They trying to look for their next hoo-ha. So that's why somebody here sees the wheel of fortune turning in your favor, because like I said, they didn't really let a person sprout into who they were meant to be. It's like a little boy or a little girl sprouting to a grown man, a grown woman. And they didn't feel like it was worth it because there's people out there that got it. But then when you get with them people that got what you was looking, you was seeking, you realize materialism don't hold emotional value, physical value. Like, yeah, you gonna be sad, but at what cost? Is it a detriment to your mental health? It's this type of energy. You betrayed every ally you had. The hell? Talking about sheesh. Divorce courts are full of clients. Yeah, because a lot of people get married for the wrong reasons. I had a conversation with a couple people recently, and they're like, yeah, basically, if you're looking for love and marriage and stuff like that, like, more of the story, settle. I'm like, no, who the fuck would settle? You're tying yourself. That's a contract. It's either gonna be a contract or a contract. Contract. And you gotta watch who you tie yourself to, because these be the same people where you get married, right? This is a grudge holder. They try to take everything you got through the divorce. This is this energy. They'll make sure you don't have shit. You could have came in with something, but they gonna make sure you leave with nothing. They'll take your kid away. If they had kids in this situation, oh, the kids gonna be a part of this shit too. Absolutely. Because they are a grudge holder. They're anything to hurt you. The fuck? You think you finna skate away and be happy? Yeah, I ain't finna show you something. So this is this energy where you would need a prenup with this energy. They changed out the energy you wouldn't need a prenup with. Somebody here that was honest with them, building with them, or thought, so they thought. But they invested all their eggs here with a person that's giving their ass a rude awakening on me. Taking their ass for a ride. A few weeks, an emperor is gonna release what they don't deserve, what don't deserve them, what don't serve them, what's no longer aligned with them, what emotionally unfulfills them. Somebody's been de-attached. I've been in this energy of de-attached from a lot of shit. Like, I've just been cool on a lot of shit, and shit just doesn't excite me no more. It's boring, actually. Somebody gonna outsmart somebody here. You know what this reminded me of? It was this video I seen on Facebook, and this girl, she married this dude. It's two videos. And instead of him having his assets in his name, he actually put it in his mama name. So when they went through a divorce, she thought she was going to take everything from him, but the assets was never in his name. And he did that to test her character. Like, shit, if all else fails, at least I got what I built. And I think he was like a professional soccer player or something, so he was worth something, but he put everything in his mama name. So when she tried to divorce him and take everything that he had, there was nothing to take. That's what this reminded me of. Somebody, outsmarted somebody. Thank you. Let's just live life, please, and take care of the loved ones. Yeah, I feel like life is more meaningful. It's what we make it, right? See, when I left my ex-husband, I didn't want nothing, not even the stuff he filled our home with. Yeah, that's why I said somebody here left somebody that they didn't really need a prenup with, and went to somebody that they they should have took caution. What is that song? Poison. Okay, that girl is poison. It's a weird energy. So somebody here, yeah, somebody gonna be walking away from this situation. This is what somebody's entertaining or in a relationship with now. Somebody here started a lot of conflict and avoid that shit too. And it's like, okay, let's say this person here, this high priestess or the highly intuitive person, I said somebody do something spiritual, but that's all that came out. Somebody could just be very highly intuitive. This is the person that they want to return to in the past. So, like, let's say this person started a lot of conflict with this person. They'll avoid, it's like starting fires and then running from the fires that you started. Imagine somebody starting a fire at a house and then run away from the scene and act like they ain't started the fucking fire. And they leave you to put out the fire. They went into this. Then they was doing this off the strength of holding grudges with you. And their mentality toxic as fuck. So imagine a person starting fires off a grudge of something they said they forgave you about. This is this energy. I forgive you. Whole time they plotting their revenge. That's this energy. Somebody's very volatile, or somebody violates somebody consistently. Somebody like to push buttons and test people. Real testy energy. And real jealous too. So somebody here, you will make amends with a person because you didn't want you avoided conflict. Somebody didn't want to be into it with a person. Into it, like let's just work this out. Let's just talk this out. This person fed off that shit. Somebody here, this energy could have made you feel like you was living to fight another day. Imagine getting up in this chaos and confusion and arguments. Like I'm just going. Somebody could have felt like they was on autopilot dealing with a person, but that's what they wanted to. Somebody feel like they're a lost cause. Nothing's a lost cause. Somebody here, you was praying for this person. So imagine praying for a person. You praying all their demons off of them. You praying that they come out of this mental hole. You praying for the help of this person. Meanwhile, they doing shit to go against everything you plan praying for. Everything that you plan. They doing shit to go against you. Somebody here, they could be a father. But this puts somebody learned some lessons. Somebody a leader now, powerful now, authoritative. When I cheat, okay, I've had enough. Exactly. I walked away and gave him back the BMW, everything I wanted, real love. As you should. Clock it. I love that for you. Because at what price? Ain't no money ain't worth it, man. It ain't. Especially with what you got to deal with and put up with. You have people that be in relationships and they're alone in the relationship that they in. Because of this is insane. Let me change my deck, y'all. Actually, I wanted to do some spiritual justice because of the spiritual attacks. But I mean, if something's been ending, that makes sense. Because karmics love to attack with some shit at the end. Somebody tried to destiny swap. So this could be somebody's destiny here. They tried to destiny swap karmic depths. So somebody tried to make somebody reap their bad karma. And you've been planting all these good seeds. And they wanted to reap your shit. Somebody here, your manifestations are coming into fruition. So yeah, somebody here felt like they was a lost cause because they fucked this some shit up. You guarded the wrong thing. You protected the wrong fucking thing. Wow. Somebody gonna let something go and move on. And then on top of that, somebody always speaking on your fucking name. Like damn, as if you don't have the person, why are you so worried about this other person? Or this could be this person constantly talking about you. It's like, yeah, damn, so and so used to do this. So and so would never. They would never. Or that could be a part of that destiny swapping. Like with a humiliation ritual, if a person could humiliate you and project their character onto you, they feel like energetically you take off with the karma too, and then they could energetically take your energy and take your karmic debt too. Right? I was losing myself, numbing my pain rather than leaving. I used to be so traditional. I feel you. I'm traditional too. Say you won't let go. Yeah, somebody don't want to let you go. I'm traditional still, but like, I had to realize I was the right package at the wrong address. For real, for real. Like, it just wisened me, but I still want certain things that I don't, you know. When you start to lose yourself in a relationship, you know you overstayed your welcome in way too long. They can't take what's destined for you. Fuck that magic. Yeah, somebody here, they tried to use magic and shit. Like, yeah. Somebody went through a spiritual awakening anyway. And due to them going through a spiritual awakening, these people is dropping like flies around this person that's playing the magic. And somebody got a lot of people dying around them. But I'm grateful for the experience, lesson learned, exactly. I love that for you. At the end of the day, that should be wisening you. Heavy on the wising. Somebody here went through a level up. Level up. Level up. What she say? Turn pain into lessons, into blessings. Some shit. It's my Sierra. My comeback on 100. Less talking, more action. You just gonna see coming. No losses, just upgrading or elevating or some shit. I can't really remember. You could talk all you want. See me, I see greater. Nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. Somebody here, listen. You could talk all you want. Somebody love talk about you. Like you're the center of a couple right now. Somebody be talking about you, trying to dog you. Like, girl, I'm nowhere around. It's the fact that you tried to play in magic and keep this person around. So that's why you keep bringing up this person. Why are you worried about me? You're weird. Somebody here got a lot of good luck coming, destiny, fortune, change of fate. Somebody was trying to control somebody's fate. Somebody here, they friends cover for them too. So like at the end of the day, imagine trying to think that this person friends is your friends and that they got your best interest at heart when they loyal to their friend. So if you contact this person, are they with you? Are they cheating on me? I just got this feeling. This friend gonna cover for their friend ass. They not gonna tell you the truth. That's their friend. That's who they loyal to. I learned I didn't love myself, and now I give me all the love I gave to them, to myself. Exactly. I love that for you. You gotta love yourself more than, and that's just to be the shit that. Didn't I say somebody was trying to change somebody's fate? Tamper one with fate. Hashtag watch this. Yeah, they trying to Brujeria backfire. Somebody here could be of Mexican descent and they playing that shit. Um, these type of situations, yeah, somebody's trying to do that shit. Shackle that shit back to you. But shackles around the energy and return it. Situations like this, where you actively accept less than you deserve and you keep accepting it, keep accepting breadcrumbs of love. It do teach you to love yourself. That's how I learned to love myself. Running back to a person, letting the person back in that I actively love regardless of how it made me feel. And to the point, you get to that point where you emotionally clocked out, broken down, tired, and you let it go and you learn throughout your healing journey, you chose to deal with a lot of shit out of lack and self-love. Because the shit that you dealt with, loving yourself versus the shit you dealt with, not loving yourself, you could never. That paradigm and that paradigm could never. Okay. So somebody here, yeah, they keep speaking on you and somebody know they fucked up. Fumbled, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio. Never ever. If that boy don't love you right now, he'll never ever love you. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody think talking about you gonna make them love you. Love them. Baby, if you got this dude and he still don't love you, he never gonna love you. And that's the sad truth people don't want to accept. Some people think that since they got the person there that they love them, and really in reality, some men stay where they can survive at, they can get what they want at, where they can walk over you and do what they want. It don't got where they can fuck. If you got a hole, this ain't got nothing to do with love. And it shows by how a motherfucker treated you. Oh, for sure he was using spell work on me. Didn't I say, I said it was a male doing love spells on a person in the beginning. Somebody tried to gaslight you here. And your ancestors and theirs are tag teaming that ass. Or they tag teaming these karmics. Somebody tried to gaslight somebody. What the hell? Somebody here, 888 could be significant. You got a lot of abundance and prosperity coming in. Your manifestations are coming in. A lot of good luck, a lot of guidance and support. Actually, I got a download, and I saw a post, and she was like, "How he was with you, he not with me. We don't fuck the same. We don't make money the same. We don't X, Y, and Z, right?" And I was reading the comments, and it was a whole bunch of women agreeing. And I'm like, okay, yeah, granted, that's true. But what you gotta realize is you could fuck different, you could make money different. If that person is a cheater and is disloyal, it don't matter what all you have to offer. They're accustomed to their ways. So no matter what you do, even though you have yet to figure this person out, don't mean it won't happen to you. People get that so confused, like, oh, just because they did X, Y, and Z like that. No, that should be like, damn, they did that person like that, and that person loved them like, oh, that's a red flag. You know, that's something I should be cautious, weary about. A person to be like, no, I got it. Like, I got this in the bag. Dang me. Cords have been cut. I love that for you. I feel him pulling. He was always in my dreams. Yeah. That's what happens when you cut cords with motherfuckers. They pull on your energy. For sure. Especially if it's a twin flame. You'll see their birthday, name, all that shit. That's what happens. Oh, taking inspired action, deepening connection, or a new love, emotional growth with twin flames here. Try to use magic to cover up dark deeds and tracks that backfire. Somebody tried to use magic to cover up the fuck shit they've been doing. I said somebody got exposed in your dream. And somebody thought they could use magic to cover this shit up, or whomever they with. Even tried to control who I dated next. Oh wow. Yeah, you dodged a bullet, honey. I said somebody looked at somebody like a possession, like possessive. Or you know what this could be? Somebody tried to use magic to take your karmic debt to cover up their tracks to make it look like they reap good karma, but really they're destined to reap bad karma and make you look karmic. Somebody was giving somebody silent treatment as an abuse tactic, gaslighting. The silent treatment is out. Taking care of them for them to steal, cheat, manipulate, lie, neglect. Somebody's taking care of somebody. Like I said, it's like, imagine not investing here. And this person, if you take care of this person further down the line, they gonna take care of you when they in that position too. Especially in a time of need, anything. To invest into a person that's lying from you, stealing from you, potentially cheating on you, manipulating the fuck on you. Imagine neglecting you, and you traded that out for a person that was gonna take care of you in all the ways, especially when they sprouted out and became who they were supposed to be, who they were destined to be. It's insane, and they still taking care of this person, repeating past life actions and patterns, conforming to the curses. They did this shit in the past life too. What is that song? I guess I'll see you next lifetime. You ain't get that shit right this lifetime. I honestly, I said, listen, I don't even want to bump into my twin flame next lifetime. Leave that motherfucker away from me. Leave my man alone. Don't leave. Somebody feel like you messing with their man. Baby, this person's not messing with your man, baby. You got the wrong person. But I see, oh, right? Yeah. And this person could be attacking you off the street. They think your man with, what? Baby, this person is not with your man. Get your shit together. Somebody here defending your names in rooms you're not in. Because these people is dropping like flies and your predictions are playing out. I said somebody do something in the spiritual field. Somebody's a reader. And somebody sees everything you said was going to happen, or something that you told them was going to happen. That shit has played out. And they seeing all the people. This person's smart. They're seeing all the people that was against you by how many people die around them. That's insane. It sounds wicked, but it's so real. Because imagine a person doing death spells on a person, and instead of them collecting from the person they've been doing it on, they people start dropping. That's how somebody is seeing, and that's why they defending you. Because they're seeing your prediction playing out, and they're seeing all the people that's getting sick out the blue around this person, that's dropping like fire. They're paying attention. They're following the trail of karma. Not following the money, they following the karma. And that's how they're putting the pieces together. And plus somebody went through a spiritual awakening here. So imagine trying to do witchcraft on a person that's already awakened to who the fuck you are and the shit that you've been doing. Baby, you can't love spell a person that knows you're love spelling them. The fuck? This person cautiously knows, stay the fuck away from you. I'm just fighting against the magic that you're trying to do. I had good karma. They had bad. Made me look like I was karmic. That's how I know he was trying to control who I dated. I told him, no one ever listens. Listen, it all came out for you, honey. I don't fake my gifts. I really do this in real life. Triangulation. I'm telling you, it's this energy. You keep defeating these motherfuckers. This is this type of energy where they're, first of all, it's like, do you want me around or not? Because I mean, at the end of the day, you're attacking me thinking I'm dealing with this person and we're not even dealing with each other. Like, what the fuck? And you're attacking me? But then it's like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. You were putting triangulation in my situation, was attacking me in my situation. Now I'm nowhere near around. You're attacking me. Like, do you want me around or do you not? The fuck? Did you wrong? I don't want to lose this relationship. Yeah. So I mean, it's a weird energy, and then you keep defeating these motherfuckers energetically. For them to keep doing it, it's insane. This shit is insane. And that's why somebody here, your ancestors and their ancestors attacking their ass because they cursing their bloodline. Hence why people are dropping like flies around these persons. Persons. Somebody could be going to court. Persons. And somebody is following the karma. Because I mean, at some point you got, when shit start to play out, motherfuckers start dropping. It's confirmation, 11/11. At some point it's like, okay, I see the truth. Like, that person ain't lying. Like, I see shit for what it is at this point. Like, this shit is unexplainable, but that person explained it so down to the T. I know they ain't lying. And I'm following the karma. And you think I'm finna hop on the bandwagon with you? To my LOL. Special unique consulate, not YouTube. Hey. Hey now. Don't project that. You talking to yourself. You talking about yourself. I know how to heal myself, do you? It's growth perspective. Didn't I say somebody here had a whole new mentality change? Because I mean, at some point, when shit playing out, motherfuckers is dropping. Hell yeah, they gonna defend your name because they see how people getting fucked up defaming your name. Hell yeah, they gonna defend your name. Stop talking about that person. That ain't true about that person. Hell yeah, they gonna defend your name because they don't want to get fucked up like how these people getting fucked up and they're following the karma. They're following the trail of karma. Imagine trying to use magic to cover up your tracks and then your karma hit immensely, intensely. Where motherfuckers is dropping. It's like, damn, like, they can't even cover their tracks. They can't even keep up with their own magic that they doing. I would tread lightly, beloved. This ain't what you want, Raymond. Thank you. It is all love. Some people cautiously don't grasp the concept because they're not cautious enough yet. It's fine. Walking in faith, not sight. A lot of people have been misled all their life. Some people don't outgrow it. They learn to spell first. No reflection over here, right? It's either something you've grown from, something you need to heal, or it's just projections. They're projecting their own character onto you. That's why I don't pay people no mind. That person is doing spell. Somebody here that you had a mind that's doing spell work on you, they is. The hell? Somebody tried to twist your words to create drama. Ooh, fuck that. Somebody's name could be Marcus. Somebody could be have a copper cup, or somebody's last name could be Cooper. Cooper. Somebody is happily married. Divine Most High ancestors are blessing you. Nobody can stop that. Somebody's male-centered. Hidden enemies being exposed. Somebody here, you could have actually married this person. Y'all could have been happily married. Or this person is happily married. But it's like all these, or like let's say this person's married. There's a lot of enemies being exposed that was surrounding this marriage. Whether that be physically or a spiritual marriage. Somebody was very male-centered, or somebody portrays this image they're happily married, but they're with the person that seeks male attention. Let's just see where this is going. Somebody here is healing trauma gained through experience. I may not spell correctly all the time, but you understand it. Talking about bring it on. No, how about you go heal? What the fuck are you want to go against, like, why are you want to argue with people in the comments? Go heal. That's your misery taking over. You want to be into it with somebody so bad because you miserable about your life. Take your miserable ass energy and go. It's either you gonna take the message and see what the fuck is going on or go. But don't come in my comments trying to get into it with people. This is a safe space. If you're not used to safe spaces, go back to your toxic space. Okay? Sorry, somebody left somebody and deed the fuck up, left a letter and deed the fuck up out on the person. You're not familiar, Google it. Somebody's going through a Kundalini awakening. A text sent out back on kids backfired. Somebody tried to attack somebody, kid or kids. That shit backfired. That's why they kids reaping that shit now. And that's sad because kids shouldn't be in the middle of shit of what your issue is. Abundance on top of abundance. Somebody tried to steal somebody's twin flame destiny blueprint. That shit backfired severely. So imagine trying to run off and be happily married with somebody person through magic. Realizing they were tricked and awakening. Didn't I say projecting? Listen. Start projecting when flaws shown in story or lies. Who's projecting a lie? Sex rituals has backfired. All this shit has backfired. Somebody he asked for it. Nah, don't go yet. I'm walking karma. I say that all the time. It's funny. All right, y'all. Let me see something. I'm gonna pull one more card. Happily married spirit. He trying to blow me up. I ain't thinking of introduces up. I ain't thinking about you. Heard it straight from the source's mouth. Family members or a particular family members is doing witchcraft on a person. Sexually transmitted demon. Somebody could have got a sexually transmitted demon due to dealing with somebody. Alright, let's keep it going. High vibrational, new beginnings of the divine. Somebody wants to go into some type of new beginnings of the divine. I said some type of divorce is finna happen. A person or people who don't care about their life isn't going to care about you. Acrimony energy. It's going to put somebody in acrimony energy because they feel like that should be their ending type shit. Magic don't have a grip on said person anymore. That shit over with. Yeah, magic can't control them no more. Magic didn't keep that man. Magic didn't keep his ass in that relationship. A whole bunch of magic. It's crazy. Terrified. All attacks came right back to their doorstep. Yeah. Now they scared. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, they wouldn't be scared if it didn't come back. It was all fun and games when it was happening to you, when they was doing it to you, and proceeded to do it even though they got cautioned to stop. So this person, they're going to lose it all. First of all, they losing it all as is. They losing people miraculously and about a large-ass count. And you can't deflect that as witchcraft because of how many people was going. The incubus energy. This is a sex demon in male form. I said somebody got a sex demon off of whomever they dealing with. Accepting people for who they are, not making excuses for people no more. Somebody here, they used to make excuses for these people, these family members, this lover. They used to make a lot of excuses for these people, but now they're starting to see people for who they are, not who they want them to be. They done making excuses for people. Because like I said, somebody is following the trail of karma, following the trail of attacks. Like, damn, that happened, damn, all that in a short period of, damn. I just saw a video on Facebook and it was like, it was an old TikTok audio and it was like, me hearing of karma that people are getting that tried to do witchcraft on me. And it was like, damn, Prosper got shot, Tate got, it was a whole bunch of different names. And people dying and getting killed and shit like that. Somebody here could be seeing their cousins drop, seeing motherfucking siblings, a whole bunch of motherfucking people getting killed. I'm like, damn, that happened? Yeah, they tried to do underhanded, sleazy shit. That's what this is. The makings of a man, understanding due to storms and seasons in his lifetime. Somebody here, you circulating funds back and more that was spent out. Somebody here, you got a lot of money coming in. There's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Somebody, you're very understanding due to the shit that you've been through in life. That's why you have compassion and empathy for people. Because of the shit you've been through. It's this energy of, I know how that shit made me feel. I'm not going to inflict that same pain on somebody intentionally, no. Especially if I can control it. do it to themselves. Absolutely. So somebody want to go into a new beginning with a high vibrational person. Say somebody's in the spiritual field. Again, I made this shit up. Somebody want to marry somebody. Like I said, let's if this person even want this shit, man. This point, you did too much. Alright, advice for this happily married couple. Okay. Anything else? Yeah. Okay. This could be somebody's baby mama, baby daddy type of energy, and they just married who they had a kid with. You know how you see them situations where a person get pregnant and then they hurry up and get married due to them wanting to the kid to see the two parents together. Somebody looked at this like this was like a legacy that they was building. That's a part of their legacy because that's their seed. I mean, hey, like that's a piece of them. So they wanted to build security within their home, but they were the pinnacle of success in the home. And somebody here, a part of the justice in this situation is them leaving this situation alone. They just got to take their first steps and make a decision and start planning. And then they'll start seeing justice coming in from their situation. Because at the end of the day, this person wasn't just attacking you. You think if they went out in they way to attack you, you think they wasn't attacking the person that they was with? Every time this person walked away from them, they attacked them. This shit is insane. Somebody could be 24. 42, 22. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Yeah. It's just like an emotional situation for real. And it's really hard for a person. Let's just see. Yeah. It's really, they really gonna grieve this because, I mean, this is a person that won't, they big on family and togetherness and connectedness. So it's hard for them, damn, but this person is betraying them. This is the truth. Ace of Swords. They gonna grieve this loss for sure. And they gonna throw themselves a pity party. Disappointed. Because, I mean, imagine the illusion not being an illusion no more. It was easy to stay in a situation because you didn't see a person's real true color. Somebody could be 25, 27, 21, 52, 45, 47, 41, 57, 52, 51, 54, 56, 26, 46, 76, 75, 72, 74, 71. Somebody could have a 10-year-old or be born on the 10th of a month or on the 10th month. Or somebody like path number could be 10, 4, 2, 22, 25, 7, 1, 6. Fives could be significant, or somebody could have a 5-year-old. You will curse yourself messing with me. I don't bother no one, and I don't wish this on anyone. It's a part of who I am that protects my soul. Exactly. Me wishing you ill ain't gonna do shit for me, but bring that shit right back because I know spiritually, what I put out is what I get back. I don't be wishing you don't wish people in your. You just only thing I wish from these people is that they fucking heal and leave these. Then they'll stop dealing with magic. Somebody bottom bitch. Okay, so somebody was dishonest, betraying them, strategically using tactics. I mean, imagine them doing this to you to marry somebody that's doing it to them. Because they got low self-esteem. And that feeds their self-esteem. Because like I said, at the end of the day, somebody could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, air sign is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, it's not Capricorn. Capricorn is not a water sign. It's one more. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Somebody could be an Aries, heavy water sign, Virgo energy, and somebody could be a Leo, water sign. Somebody here was going over logic over their heart, and it put them in a bad situation because at the end of the day, they feel like they was building generational wealth within this. They feel like it was you got to start at the root. So, I mean, I'd rather stay with the person I have a kid with and build success here so me and mine is cool. I'm 47, clock it, and I'm in the house of 5. Hey, I love that. I love that. Period, boo. So this what this is. Somebody recognize you for your soul. Somebody want to come into union with somebody else. Like, they getting advice. This is somebody's justice. Because, I mean, somebody been doing this shit for... They've been doing magic and roots on this person for a very long time. 32, 31, 20, 34, 32, 36, 37. Somebody could be 11, life path 11, life path 16, 14, 13, 12, or life path 1, 6, 4, 3, 2, 5, 7. Sevens could be significant. 77 could be significant, or somebody could have a grandparent that's 77 years old, a parent. Or if they were still here, they'd be around that age, and that could be a sign of an ancestor here. So granted, this person could have fucked up some things in your life when they was doing their magic and their rants and shit like that. But now this person feeling that shit. I'm gonna make you feel it. Let me get y'all some zodiac signs. They feeling every storm they caused in your life and not just your life. Confirmation. If they attacked you comfortably, they attacked anybody. If this person broke up with them and tried to go off and do them and date, they attacked anybody that was in this person energy. Confirmation. Because they were dominant over their baby daddy, baby mama. Confirmation. So at the end of the day, like, it ain't really nothing you can do about it, truthfully. And if this is not a baby mama, baby daddy situation, this is somebody's with currently. You ain't shit. They know they ain't shit, but they try to control them with magic. They ain't shit because they ain't grown. They don't want to. And they making it be very known that they don't want shit to do with you. So they don't care about how they gonna treat you. Because if a motherfucker really fuck with you and really want you, they not gonna gamble with losing you. Granted, when you love some things, you let it go. I'm all for that. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. But a person intentionally mishandling you, they really don't... Look at how they treat the person they so-called loved. You think you any special, any different, but oh, you thought you fucked different. You thought you cooked different. You thought your hustle was different. But what you fail to realize is to check the receipts of the past of all the people hearts they stepped on. Leo wanted me to chase them. Man, tell him. I ain't chasing shit. I don't even chase the money. I attract it. You think I'm finna chase you? The fuck? But I'm not with either. The two I was dealing with was an Aries ex-husband. I said Aries. The new dude was a Leo. And I said Leo. That's crazy. Hi. Alright. Last minute messages. Yeah, somebody gonna make forward movement. Somebody's, I'm not gonna lie, they gonna grieve this shit. Because, I mean, what they thought highly of put them in a love triangle. And this is this person where their friends can influence them and their mentality and shit. You ever date a person, this is gonna be justice though, of them walking away from the situation. It's gonna put somebody in alignment. Somebody here, y'all could be opposite in some way, shape, or form. Opposite as fuck. That's why I ain't invest here either. Y'all completely opposite. You do shit a certain way, they do shit a certain way. So they went to somebody that matched their style, match how they handle situations. So if they a grudge holder, hell yeah, they ended up attracting somebody just like that. They a cheater, and they put people in third parties. Hell yeah, they attracted somebody just like that. Imagine going out to somebody you feel like is like-minded and just like you. Same, it could be different beliefs. Somebody could be spiritual, somebody could be more on the religious side. Somebody could be light, somebody could be dark. Something makes two people opposite. It could be opposite ages, it could be opposite belief systems, opposite purposes and paths. Whereas like this person's in their spiritual journey and your path could be something completely different. But they don't make this person less qualified to be with the individual. This person didn't realize you were the one settling. Somebody's at peace, or this is gonna bring somebody peace, but they're gonna mourn this because I mean, it's a lot of emotional baggage that came with this person, for sure. Ooh. And baby, into it with a third party, baby. That shit is one-sided as fuck. I'm not into it with you. And someone was stealing my energy. I felt so drained. Hey, I know that feeling. And you know what else I learned with these karmics and their magic? Sometimes they try to siphon your energy to put you to sleep, to attack you in your dream. I learned that with these karmics. Where you feel like you just so fucking tired. Sometimes you just pass out. And really in reality, you gotta like fight against that shit. Because they try to put you to sleep. Then you eating in your dream. That's a witchcraft attack. Ooh, somebody needs. Fuck. Somebody a hoe. They was a hoe in the past, and they a hoe still. Somebody tried to turn a hoe into a housewife. How'd that work? Memories back then, somebody was getting clapped on the bus, clapped in school, clapped at work, just getting a whole bunch of clapped. It was a hoe. Still is. Somebody could have multiple baby daddies. Alright, what else? Ain't nothing wrong with you having multiple baby daddies, but, you know, to each his own. Sometimes you have a marriage and that don't work out, and then you start dating. Some people getting married again, and they have kids with the person. Everybody's situation is different. But this is this energy. They was just fucking around, just for the fun of it. And you lay down with this person and brought all that energy to your doorstep. And you wonder why you getting that ass tapped to. Look at who you laying down with. And they attacking your person. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see how he... And this one, he got flowers behind his back. And this one is a knife while her back turned. Hell no. Too many irons in the fire. Yeah, somebody's got too much of a temper. Somebody's not easily moved. My way or the fucking highway. They very strong-willed and demanding. Somebody here lives an alternative lifestyle, and it gives them a sense of freedom. They challenge people's mentalities, and they challenge people's status quo. Like, at the end of the day, you can have all this status, but I'm not going to follow a person just because you got this level of success or status because of who you are. That's somebody thinks for themselves. Somebody's not a follower. Somebody does not conform to certain shit. And that's why they so stubborn in their ways. And they're like, yeah, no, my way or the highway. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. And that could be another thing. Somebody here, you could be strong-willed, and this person could give in to other people. Give in to their surroundings. They care about what their surroundings have to say. This is a person, they seek out advice from family that's doing witchcraft on their ass. You need advice from people that don't want to see you doing well as is. Yeah, we are opposite. Because I'm stern in what the fuck I stand on. You follow it and what other people believe in. That's fine. Do you. But keep that shit away from me. I call my energy right back. Let me get that. Okay? They be trying to live off our energy, girl. Take from me to feed their karmic. Exactly. Girl. You trying to maintain and build a house off of somebody else's energy and think that house is going to run afloat. Then you trying to use that same person's energy to attack them? The audacity, okay? So somebody here is very hostile, or somebody here was dealing with a person that was plotting on somebody. Backdoor energy, abusive as fuck. Somebody you kept self-sacrificing from a person that was making you the sacrifice. Hostile as fuck with you too. Empress in reverse, insecure, blocked, creativity, pay attention to your body depends on somebody's very neglectful. They neglect their kids, they neglect anything around them. Shit is actually sad. But this is what they wanted, right? Imagine having kids with a person that's neglectful as fuck. Or bringing a person around your kids and they neglecting your kids. And that's why somebody's facing obstacles. That's why somebody feels like somebody's withholding shit from them. They unclear their path because they with a stalemate. They avoiding shit and they avoiding that this person is intentionally putting obstacles in their path. They indecisive. 1 minute you want to invest here, the next you want to invest there. Get your shit together. Dealing with somebody that they show up with flowers. Listen, it's a knife right here. He got flowers right there. Hell no. Baby, I can't even trust you. The fuck? This is a person you don't even want to go to sleep next to. Because I don't know what you want. That'd be the fuck to get off right now. I'm about to sleep. It's the bull in me and the Taurus. But yeah, they want to come back to you. Lovers return. Somebody is regretful, but that's not gonna let the problem, is it? At the end of the day, you do what you want. I'll just get a message. I love y'all. I do. For any personal booking, my information is in the description box when you first come onto my page and it tells you what it's about. It's the purple link. That's my business card. I call back all my energy and my power and I return yours back to you. Any magic that was done throughout this life because I felt it. I shackle that energy and return it back to its sender. Until they start healing, let that energy stick to them too. I love y'all so, so much. I do. I'm gonna get up out of here. Yeah. Spiritual gang. Love and stay in them about this. My daughter up. I love y'all. I say.